Hey guys, welcome to a Scratch programming video. Let me introduce you to Scratch programming, a very interesting software for creating games and animation. Let us first start with program and programming language. In our daily life, we perform many tasks from dawn to dusk. Any task that we perform includes various steps we complete step by step in a particular sequence. Okay, we'll just see an example to just understand a concept before doing a program. Okay, let's take an example of maze game. Here, we have to help this tiger to find a correct path and a correct way to reach its destination. Here, we have three separate ways in which the tiger have to find out the correct path and a correct way. Okay, here we can calculate the correct path using a scratch programming. In this programming, we can use blocks and a lot of customized products to find a right way. For example, if we find this path or if we find the A way as the correct way, then we have to help the tiger to move forward in the correct direction. Okay, when comparing with many other languages, Scratch helps us a lot to make programming very simpler and easier for very low grade students. Okay, just for an example, suppose a teacher asks a child to get a notebook from his library, then we have to help the child to find a correct path. In that case, we have to count the number of steps forward and we have to give the number of steps and the basic pathway to find the right program using a Scratch language. Then we have to see about program and programming languages in today's world. A program is also called software, which tells the computer any task which is known as a program. A program is also called a software, which tells the computer what to do. Everything that a computer does from starting up to shutting down is done by a program. Any game that you play in your phone or computer is nothing but a program. Even the virus written for the computer or programs. The language used to write programs is called a programming language, and the person who writes these programs is known as a programmer. And we should know the fact Scratch can easily run on different operating systems, including Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Okay, let us introduce a Scratch programming. Scratch is a computer programming language that lets you create your own interactive stories, animation, games, music, and art. Scratch is easy to learn and use. It provides an interactive environment to create programs by dragging blocks of code. Okay, in real time, we can see the blocks of code can be easily dragged into the main section, and finally we can create a very hard program even so easily. Let's start with Scratch. To start Scratch, follow the steps given here. Click on the Start button, choose all programs, click on Scratch, and then we can easily open the Scratch window. Or otherwise, you can also use online Scratch programming window. Scratch is developed by the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Media Lab, led by Michelle Resnick in 2003. Let us know the main components of Scratch. Here we have a cat. This is a basic sprite in a Scratch programming. Sprite is a small graphic character that performs actions in a Scratch project. Scratch provides a number of inbuilt sprites. Cat is the default sprite in Scratch. We have stage here. It is the main working area where the sprite moves and performs all the actions. Here you can watch stories, play games, and run Scratch projects that you have created. It is divided into x, y coordinates. The value of both coordinates are displayed at the bottom right corner of the stage that we can see here. Here we can also change the x and y coordinates as our need. These coordinates indicate the position of the sprite on the stage. And we have a sprite list. It displays the thumbnails of all the sprites used in a project. We can also choose a sprite in a program. Here we have plenty of sprites from which we can select whatever we need. And then we have presentation mode. Presentation mode or view mode, full screen mode button is located at the top left corner of the stage. At sometimes it may also located at the top right corner of a programming scratch. It is based on the version which we are going to use. Click on the button to view the presentation of your project in full screen mode. Here we have plenty of cursor tools. Cursor tools are located at the top of the Scratch window. It provides 4 tools to perform different operations on sprites. Duplicate. This option creates a duplicate copy of the sprite. Here, in this screen, we may not have that kind of facilities, but in the other versions of Scratch, we could surely have these cursor tools. And then we have delete. Clicking this option will delete the selected sprite. And we have grow. As the name suggests, this option helps us to increase the size of the sprite. Shrink option helps to decrease the size of the sprite. Clicking on the eye icon present on the top left corner of a sprite thumbnail to display the sprite info pane. It includes information about the selected sprite as well as a few tools manipulating the sprite. Here we can get all the tools, but it may also located at some other locations. But the main tools in Scratch are duplicate and delete. Sprite info pane tool includes circular arrow, linear arrow, disable rotation. New sprite buttons also present in the Scratch programming language. The new sprite button are placed at the bottom right corner of the stage. Here we can select or upload a sprite. These buttons provide different ways to create a new sprite, import and use available sprites. Here we can choose a sprite from the available things, or we can also import a new sprite as we want. Otherwise, we can also paint our own sprite. Let us discuss each one of these options. Choose sprite from the library is the first and best option that we have. Scratch contains many exciting inbuilt sprite options. Clicking on this button will open a sprite library dialog box which gives you multiple options of sprites. Painting new sprite is also available in a Scratch. Here we have that sprite. Clicking on this button will open the costumes window where you can create or draw a new sprite. Third one is uploading a sprite from a file. Clicking this button will open the select file to upload any application or a file. That offers a facility to choose sprite from the files stored in your computer. And the fourth one is new sprite from the camera, which is called the surprise sprite. This option opens the web camera of your system, provided your system is equipped with it. And we have blocks palette here on the left hand side of our system's window. Blocks palette contains a set of blocks which are used to program the sprite and gives actions to it. Each block performs specific tasks in a project. It is used to create scripts in Scratch. The blocks connect to each other just like a jigsaw puzzle. The official website of Scratch is www.scratch.mit.edu, where you can either download a Scratch offline program or you can even use online Scratch program. Here we are using online Scratch program. And we have main concept called script. Script is a collection of stepwise instructions that are given to a sprite. Just for an example, to move or to actuate a script, if I connect all these or any of these blocks, then this whole block is called a script, which is something like a programming language script or coding. A script consists of at least two blocks. A single block is not at all considered as a script. Here you can you see that sound? This is because of the play button. Here I have connected the play sound here until it done with a block code. That's why we had that sound. Okay. Just by clicking the backspace button on the blocks, we can easily delete all the blocks which have been created by us. And we have a huge area in our screen here which is called a script area or a scripting area. Scripts area is the place where you create a script for a sprite. Okay. And this is the largest area in a Scratch programming. Here we can do all the particular tasks specified or customized for a project. The script is created by dragging the instructions from the blocks palette and dropping them step by step. Script is also called a program. Let us learn how to drag and drop the blocks on a script area. First, I'll delete this block, then we'll start a fresh program. Scratch is used in more than 150 countries. That is the most important feature or most important information about Scratch, and is available in 45 different languages. That is why it is being the topmost famous scripting language for all kinds of kids in all the nation. Okay, let's see creating a new sprite using Paint Editor. Okay, it will take some time, but it is very easy when we compare it with any other programming language. The costumes window appears on where you can draw and paint your own sprite. Okay, here we have three separate blocks of spaces. First one is the code where we can code a program, and the next one is our costumes block. Use the bitmap tools to draw a sprite. Okay, first of all, we don't need this Tom's picture, so we'll simply delete it. If we just click on any of the shapes here, we can get access to it easily. Okay, just to do it now, we'll just draw a simple chick. That's all. Or otherwise, you can also, if I want to delete this whole picture, then I have to click this arrow. Then we'll get the delete option. Then we can easily draw that picture again. It is pretty much simple than any other programming language. That's all. Okay, students. I think it is very easy to learn. The new sprite appears on the stage and gets added to the sprite list as we have created it. You can draw, drag, and move the sprite to a desired position on the stage, like this. Or you can also change the coordinators to change the position of the user built image. For that, we have to select this button to move it on the screen. Okay, just for an example, I'm telling now. By clicking this, you can edit this picture or change its angle and orientation. You can use the zoom button to increase or decrease the size of the sprite. Okay, it is pretty much simple. See, you also have equal button to get the realistic and the first picture that you have made. You have plenty of options here. Even the paint option is also there. And to import a sprite, click on the import button in the costumes window to import a new sprite. Here I can insert or import the new sprite which I have already chose. If I want to have this picture here, then I can easily import that picture here and see that. Or otherwise, if I don't want this picture, then I can easily delete the sprite from here. Okay, we get back to the most previous stage. The select files will upload the script into a particular place and the dialog box will also appear. Selecting a file from the desired location will have the script picture in the appropriate position. The sprite will be added on the stage and we'll get access to that sprite. You can also save your sprite by just clicking the file option. Click on the file tab and select the save option. The save project dialog box will appear in the window. Choose the location and type the desired file name in the file name text box. Click on the save button, then finally your project will get saved. Moving a sprite is also a simpler one. All the instructions related to the movement of sprite are given under the motion block menu. Here we can have that in the code option. We don't have any motion object selected. This is because we didn't upload any of the pictures. To upload a picture, we have to delete the space and we have to upload a new image here or already built in scripts here. Okay, I'm gonna choose a beer here and I can create my project to move the script. Create your first Scratch project to move the spread in circular motion. Open the Scratch window, click on the Move 10 steps. As we have attached a dead beer here, now we can have the motion logs. Click on the Move block and drag it into the area. Change the step number from 10 to 30 or 40, whatever you need. We have to type the number in that box. Click on the blocks. You will now notice that the spread moves in a specific direction. To turn that picture or to turn that object, drag and drop, turn, place it now below the move block. Keep clicking on any block in the script area. Observe that the script is moving 20 steps forward and turning 15 degrees in a circular motion on the stage. Now we'll know about the motion blocks. Okay, we came to the previous move. Let us understand the use of motion blocks. This block moves the sprite 20 steps in forward direction. To move the sprite in backward direction, type the number with a preceding minus sign. For example, if I put a minus sign to this 20, we'll get a reverse moving beer here. Okay, it is pretty much simple. This block is used to turn the sprite in clockwise direction. To turn the sprite in anti-clockwise direction, use turn 15 degrees anti-clockwise. As we can see from the arrow mark itself. We'll talk about drawing a colorful circle. It is very easy to draw or do any user and any without building any inbuilt objects. The blocks in the here we have a lot of options here. Here the pen is the extension that I have already extended. Otherwise, if you don't extend it already, then we have to use that add extension button. Here we have plenty of extensions that we can import into our program. After the importing process, we'll get the specific imported project in our palette. Here, pen menu is the most important one which we can use in our 90% of the project. Blocks in the pen block menu allow the sprite to draw lines on the stage, change the color and thickness of lines. Let us add some more blocks to the previous scratch project. Observe the movement of the sprite on the stage. Click on the pen block menu. Select the pen down block from the pen block palette. Drag out the block and place it underneath the turn 15-degree block. Now click and pull set pen color size to block. Here change the value by 10 or anything you want. Drag out all the blocks that you think that is needed for your project and put it down in a project. Here I have the pen color by 10. Here, uh, here the 10 specifies the color number. Keep clicking on any of the blocks in area, the script area till the sprite completes a circle in a colorful manner. Here you can see that the size of the circle in the script is keep on increasing as we go further. This is because of the change pen color size and change pen color. Keep clicking on any of the blocks will let you to have a very much bigger change in your project. Let us know a very important thing in our project. The stop button is placed on the top right corner of the stage. It is in red color and is used to move the project or stop the project at any time during execution. And a green flag which is placed nearby to a stop button. It is a tiny small flag icon placed at top right corner of the stage screen. Clicking on the green flag will run the script Step by step, we'll know about a pen block are much bigger than now. Let us understand the pen blocks which we have used in our project. Here the pen down block draws a line as the sprite moves on the stage. Here we have the pen down block. Set pen size to 1 block is used to set the thickness of the pen to a specific number. You can change the thickness of the pen by typing in the number box. Change pen color by 10 or change pen color of the pen is the very important tag to change the pen color by using different numbers. We can also duplicate a teddy bear or duplicate a bear or any object by using a code tool. That is also possible in Scratch programming. Okay, let us do that code first. I'm going to move my bear by 10. Here we have to use a stamp and we don't want this pen down or sorry turn block as we going to duplicate that block. Snap the blocks together onto the script area. Change the values of the blocks as given in the figure. Click on any of the blocks and you can create and notice as the sprite reaches to the edges of the stage, it will bounce back and change its direction. You can see that the image or a sprite is keep on duplicated. And we also have plenty of things to know about Scratch. Here we have lot of options other than pen and the main menu. Here we already talked about motion block. Here we'll discuss about the blocks present in the sound block menu that are used to add sound. Make the script by dragging out the blocks as shown in the figure and you can hear different sounds. Here the default sound is the popping one. I think you can also hear that sound because I'm hearing now popping sound or otherwise you can also record or upload your own created recordings here also. Okay guys, I hope you all have an idea about what is Scratch programming language and what are the things and tools needed to do a basic programs in Scratch. In the next class, we are going to do an animated story and an animated program like games and all other things in Scratch programming language. Okay guys, we'll see you in the next class. Bye bye.